Hello everyone, and welcome back to our English speaking lesson for A1 level learners. I'm your teacher, Ms. Laboob, and I'm so happy to see you again for part 2. In our last lesson, we learned some basic greetings. Today, we are going to talk about something very important, our daily life and routines. By the end of this video, you will be able to talk about your day in simple English. Are you ready? Great. Let's begin. First, let's learn some new words. These are words we use every single day. The first word is wake up. In the morning, your eyes open. You stop sleeping. This is called waking up. Can you say that with me? Wake up. Good. For example, I wake up in the morning. Let's practice. I wake up. Perfect. After you wake up, you might feel hungry. So our next phrase is eat breakfast. Breakfast is the first meal of the day. You eat in the morning. So we say eat breakfast. Let's say it together. Eat breakfast. Excellent. A full sentence would be, I eat breakfast. Let's try it. I eat breakfast. You are doing a fantastic job. What do you do after breakfast? Many people go to their jobs, so our next phrase is go to work. Now, let's make a sentence. I go to work. Say it with me. I go to work. Brilliant. Now, what about you? You are learning English. So you study mode. Our next word is study. When you read a book, watch this lesson, or do homework, you study. Let's say the word together, study. Very good. A sentence would be, I study English. Let's all say that. I study English. Wonderful. So, let's review our new vocabulary. I will say the word, and you can repeat after me. Wake up, eat breakfast, go to work, study. You've learned 4 very useful phrases. Now, let's use them with some grammar. Today, we're focusing on the present simple tense. We use the present simple to talk about things that are always true or happen regularly, like our daily routines. The structure is very easy, especially with the pronouns I and you. All you need is the pronoun and the base form of the verb. For example, with the pronoun I, we just add the action. I wake up. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I study. It's that simple. There are no changes to the verb. Let's practice making sentences with I. I will give you a word, and you make a sentence starting with I. Ready? The word is study. The sentence is, I study. Great. Next word, wake up. What's the sentence? I wake up. Perfect. How about go to work? Yes, I go to work. And last one, eat breakfast. You got it. I eat breakfast. The same rule applies to the pronoun you. We use it to talk to another person. For example, I can say to you, you study English. Or, you wake up in the morning. The verb form stays the same. You wake up, you eat breakfast, you go to work, you study. It's exactly the same as with I. So, let's practice this. Imagine you are talking to a friend. How would you say that they study? You study, correct. How would you say that they go to work? You go to work. Excellent. This is the foundation of speaking about daily routines. Simple, right? Now, let's move on to a very important part of talking about your day, telling the time. To say when you do something, you need to know how to talk about time. Let's start with the basics. When we talk about an exact hour, we use o'clock. For example, if the big hand is on the 12 and the small hand is on the 7, it is 7 o'clock. Let's say that together. 7 o'clock. Good. What if the small hand is on the 9? It's 9 o'clock. Perfect. We can add this to our daily routine sentences. To do this, we use the word at. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock. The word at tells us the specific time of the action. Let's try it. I wake up at 7 o'clock, your turn. Fantastic. Let's practice with our other phrases. Maybe you eat breakfast at 8 o'clock. How would you say that? I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock. Wonderful. Let's say you go to work at 9 o'clock. The sentence would be, I go to work at 9 o'clock. Excellent pronunciation. And maybe you study at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's say the sentence. I study at 4 o'clock. You are all doing so well. What about 30 minutes or half past the hour? We say half past. For example, if it is 7:30, we can say it's 7:30. Let's practice that. 7:30. Good. What about 9:30? 9:30. Great. Now let's add this to our sentences. I wake up at 6:30. Let's say that together. I wake up at 6:30. Very nice. Maybe you eat breakfast at 7:30. Say it with me. I eat breakfast at 7:30. Perfect. What if you go to work at 8:30? The sentence is, I go to work at 8:30. And let's say you study in the evening. I study at 7:30. Wonderful. Now it's time for our main speaking practice. This is where you get to put everything together. I will say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it after me, just like we have been doing. Listen carefully to the pronunciation and try to copy it. Are you ready? Let's go. Sentence 1. I wake up at 7 o'clock. Your turn. Good. Sentence 2. I eat breakfast at 7:30. Your turn. Excellent. Sentence 3. I go to work at 9 o'clock. Your turn. Brilliant. Sentence 4. I study English every day. Your turn. Fantastic. Now let's try with you. Imagine you are talking to a classmate. Sentence 5. You wake up early. Your turn. Great. Sentence 6. You eat breakfast at home. Your turn. Perfect. Sentence 7. You study in the evening. Your turn. Wonderful. Sentence 8. You go to work by bus. Your turn. Amazing. You are speaking in full sentences about daily routines. This is a huge step forward. Let's do a little quiz to check your understanding. I will ask a question, and you can try to answer. Question 1. What is the first meal of the day called? Is it a lunch, B, breakfast, or C, dinner? The answer is B, breakfast. Well done. Question 2. If you are learning, what are you doing? The word is study. Yes. You study English. Question 3. How do we say 8 o'clock? We say 8 o'clock. Perfect. Question 4. How do we say 6:30? We say 6:30. Excellent job. You have all learned so much today. We covered new vocabulary for daily life. Wake up, eat breakfast, go to work, and study. We learned how to use the present simple with I and you to talk about our routines, and we learned how to tell the time using a clock and half past, and how to use the word at to say when we do things. Now, for your homework, I want you to practice what you've learned today. Your task is to write down 4 sentences about your own daily routine. Use the vocabulary and grammar we learned today. For example, you can write, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I eat breakfast at 7:30. I go to work at 9 o'clock. I study English in the evening. Try to make the sentences true for you. What time do you wake up? What time do you study? Writing it down will help you remember it. You can write your sentences in the comments section below this video. I would love to read about your daily routines. It's a great way to practice and share with our learning community. Remember, learning a new language takes time and practice. Don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are a normal part of learning. The most important thing is to keep trying and to have fun. Be proud of the progress you made today. You can now say a lot more in English than you could before this lesson. Thank you so much for joining me, Ms. Laboob, for this lesson. I had a wonderful time teaching you. I hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. Keep practicing your English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. You are doing great. Please remember to like this video if you found it useful and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next lesson. We will continue to build on what we've learned and explore new and exciting topics together. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.